Wow. Wow. Salute the friends and family. Salute the Bucks Nation. That was a lot to we have a lot to unpack from today's game between the Charlotte Hornets and the Milwaukee Bucks at Fiserv Forum. But without further ado, I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition. Before we get into it, you know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. Y'all know we're here to talk about what just happened in overtime at Fiserv Forum, the house that Giannis built between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Charlotte Hornets. This game was so wild. This game was extremely wild, friends and family. Let me get this organized. I see y'all tapping in. Let me get everybody up in here first. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Hold on, pass tapping in. All right, got you. Salute, salute. All right, y'all. Just got home from Fiserv Forum from overtime where the Bucks were victorious, 147-134, but this game was not easy at all for us. We struggled at times offensively, defensively. We had 22 turnovers. Giannis tried to take a hero shot at the end of the game instead of going to the paint. It was so much that happened in this game that was so crazy. Y'all know what really, I'm a little all over the place. There's a lot of emotions going on after this game because there was a lot of ups and downs. So just bear with me, y'all. Just bear with me, y'all. That challenge that Doc called at the end of the game when we had the jump ball and we ended up losing it because he challenged it was insane. The lack of IQ and understanding and situational awareness by Doc Rivers is crazy. I'm happy we won. I want to say shout out to Kuz. You were today's MVP. Respectfully, you definitely or should be a starter moving forward. The way you impact the game. Shout out to you. Also, shout out to Gary Harris Jr. Gary Harris was getting busy today. He scored more points today than Amir Coffey has scored all season. Let me repeat myself. Gary Harris scored more points today than Amir Coffey has scored all season. All season. shout out to Ryan Rollins. Ryan Rollins is really becoming Ryan Rollins right now is our second best player to me. He's our second best player, respectfully. Ryan Rollins, he hit so many big shots down the stretch. It was insane. I actually respectfully, instead of Giannis taking that shot, I really thought that the ball should have gone to Ryan Rollins. I really thought I think if the ball would have gone to Ryan Rollins, he could have probably ended it in regulation. But the rebounding by Kuz, the rebounding by finally a guard rebounding. Our boy Ryan Rollins got like 8 rebounds today, and he was crashing the boards, getting physical, getting dirt. Ryan Rollins is definitely everything we thought he could be. Ryan Rollins is showing so much growth, so much heart, just so much understanding. I'm really proud of what I'm seeing from Ryan Rollins and Kuzma after he laid an egg in Charlotte to come back today and lead our team in scoring and had some great moments, especially down the stretch. Shout out to Kyle Kuzma. I thought the rotations early were good, and then they started getting crazy in the second half with the rotations. I thought, even though Sims gave us some minutes and did a little bit of something, I do think that Pete Nance would have been better served to be out there. I really want to see some minutes from Pete Nance. I'm going to keep it real. And I know my boy Bshack tapped in. Give me a minute to go through the numbers. I'm going to tap you with pass or tap you with Bshack. I already know Bshack covered in. I told you all about Cools. I already know. Shout out to Bshack. Shout out to Pass. I see y'all. And we let Kâppeli, the rookie, he is nice. He was giving us work today. Kâppeli at 32 giving us work. And the officiating again, you guys. I hate harping on it. No strays. ENT keep giving me a hard time on Twitter because I'm going to keep speaking my mind about this officiating against the Milwaukee Bucks. It's absolutely horrendous. Even though we won, there were so many and ones that the Bucks should have got. Matter of fact, that dunk that Giannis had down the stretch that kind of put the game out, that it was almost put the game out of reach, should have been an and one. It was just so many just bad calls, bad officiating. It's just absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I'm going to go through the numbers here, y'all. Shout out to people, then get the panel in here. Everybody active, so let me get the panel up in here, too, in a minute. Salute to y'all. Miles Bridges had a big game, 32, 6 of 15. Musa, 5 of 8, 15. LaMelo Ball only had 16 points in 27 minutes. I still think he's recovering from his injury, but he still managed to get 10 assists. Kâppeli, the man of the hour, in my opinion. Kâppeli, 12 of 20, 4 of 9, 4 of 5, 3 steals. Hey, he was getting active today. Nobody else really did anything. And again, they shot better. They had more shot attempts than us, 98 to 85, which I do not like to see. But the Bucks shot outstanding. Do you guys understand that we had to shoot 65% to win an overtime game? Let me show these stats. Hold on, y'all. My bad. I thought I had the screen up. I'm charged. Give me a second, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. My bad, y'all. They shot 48%, y'all. We shot 65%. 59% from 3. 17 of 22 from the free throw line. We got 39 rebounds. We matched their rebounds. The only downside was the turnovers. 22, 7 by Giannis. That's unacceptable. 7 turnovers is unacceptable. Shout out to Giannis, though. Strong game. I like Giannis only played 25 minutes. I do like that. 12 of 18, 1 of 3, 18 assists by Giannis. 18 assists. Rebounding has been a little low for Giannis recently, but 7 rebounds, 18 assists, 7 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 block, plus 18. 25 points. 40 minutes, though. He did play heavy minutes. Kyle Kuzma, 29 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 turnovers, 4 steals. Career high steals for Kyle Kuzma with 4, 1 block, plus 25. Miles Turner hit some big threes today, you guys. Those 3-pointers that Miles hit down the stretch were huge. We needed every bucket from him. He had 6 of 9, 6 of 8 from 3. He only had 3 rebounds, and but plus 27. AJ Green, 13 points, 2 of 4, 2 of 4 from 3-point line, 7 of 7 free throws. Let's give AJ Green a little credit there. And he only had 3 personal fouls today. So let's give a little credit. And Ryan Rollins got busy today. 8 of 12, 4 of 6, 8 big rebounds, 4 assists, only 2 turnovers, plus 26. To me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. With these type of plus minus in the starting 5, we should have blown these dudes out. Turnovers killed us. And the officiating. But great plus minus from the starters. Bobby gave some solid minutes. 12 points, 4 of 7, 2 of 4 from 3, 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 turnovers. Jericho Sims gave us 2 points. Gary Harris gave us great minutes. 10 points, 4 of 5, 2 of 3. Yet another game. Gary Trent Jr. has not reached double figures. He only had 8 points. I thought Cole Anthony redeemed himself today with some solid play. 4 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 1 of 2. And then he had 3 personal fouls. But not bad. But shout out to the Bucks' electric shooting. 65%, 59 from the 3. Like I said, the Achilles heel for us was just the 22 turnovers. That's unacceptable. We play the Lakers tomorrow. We can't turn the ball over like that, especially since we know the refs are going to give them every call they want. We got to play smarter, y'all. Got to play smarter. But shout out to the Bucks for the win. And let's get into the comment section, y'all. And then I'm going to tap in the panel here. See who in the building. What up, Patricia P? Salute. Derek Stevenson in the building. The childish one. Mr. 414, what's good? Bshack, what's good? Jeanette, what's good? Trina Sadowski. Emma Smith, what's good? Mr. Washington. Eliza, I see you. Joe Bartolone, what's good? BKC, I see you. Robert Brooks, Derek Stevenson, Mr. Cole, the living legend. Robert Brooks, baby, what's good? I see y'all. Sadowski. Trina, what's good? Queens of the chat in here. Heavy. Savage Grace, what's good? I see y'all hype like I was. John Hassel, what's good? Jeff Riley, what's good? Daniel Joseph. James, what's good, fam? Bleacher, Greg Delaney, I see y'all. Tony Toad. All right, y'all. Tapping in the crew here. Let's get to it. Let me tap in the crew here, y'all. Tapping in Pass. Bshack. Bleacher. All right, y'all. Let's chop this. Let's chop this up. All right. I knew. Hey, I was at the game with my brother the whole time. He was like, Bshack about to be active tonight. He saying it the whole time. I promise. Moose, am I lying? When he can respond, he drive. He gonna be like, the whole time. He's like, Bshack about to have a field day. At the top right, we got the bro Pass from New Jersey. Shout out to Pass. We done missed you the last few episodes. Appreciate you. Salute.
That's why I didn't show up.
Shout out to Bshack. Bottom left, bottom right, we got the VP. Let's start with Pass, and then we're going to have to give Bshack some adequate time. Go ahead, Pass.
What you eating, man? I'm a little tired today, but I'll try. Main thing I want to say about this team. The reason why this game is close isn't really because of the offense or what we're doing. It's really because how the turnovers really don't matter. Yes, we did have a lot. Some of them didn't really lead to anything. There were offensive foul calls, some like nonsense stuff, out of play bounds. They didn't lead to much. The thing you should look at is more so points off of turnovers is what's more important. Agreed. That being said, even at all that case, the reason why the game is close for the whole time was because of the way we play defense. I said this last time. I said this in the comments for the other.
We gave up 31 points off of turnovers.
Yeah, there's your answer. A lot of it's kind of some of it was kind of nonsense, but like it is what it is. It's gonna happen. That being, even with that though, you've had this before too with other teams too against the Rockets. The turnover situation where you had a lot of turnovers, yes, and a lot of offensive rebound problems, but it didn't make a huge difference.
No, offensive rebounding wasn't bad today. It was just 10-5.
We play defense in a way that we're too high up.
Mm-hmm.
If
Agreed.
you're gonna play, you're playing drop way too in a way that you're too high up. You're not in the where you should be in the middle, and that's also the reason why your rebounding is also a problem too. Because
Agreed.
a lot of these offensive rebounds they're getting is in the middle. It's like at the edge of the paint or like in the middle of the paint. It's not right by the rim or far out. Those like the far out ones, I don't expect you guys to get. That's like the one of Turner's. What was it? Miles Bridges missed that dunk. Like,
Mm-hmm.
look, stuff like that's gonna happen. He made the shot. He made the shot. You got to live with that type of stuff. That's just it just happens. The other stuff though, of where it's very obvious that hey, you're just in a wrong position and you should go to where you know how ball trajectory works. They should know how to do that by now. You're a professional basketball player. You should
Facts.
know. Okay, that's where it's gonna go end up.
What do you think
I
about
took,
Gary Harris? We've been giving Gary Harris a hard time, and I thought he gave us some good minutes tonight.
I'll be honest. I watched like maybe 10% of this game.
Okay, well I'm gonna tell you, Gary Harris gave us some good minutes. We didn't play Amir Coffee today because Amir Coffee has just been like drywall, just there doing nothing.
He exists. I said this in the comments for one of the Charlotte game. He just exists.
He just exists. Yeah, he wasn't doing anything.
The thing is, he's not bad, but he's
No.
not good either. He's literally just there to exist.
Yeah, exactly.
Which
No,
is
I agree.
fine. Like I'm fine with it for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, just to keep, just because you need a player out there. This is not the game where he's clearly needed because you're too close of a game. Doc did go back to that nonsense though, where the all bench lineup again.
Yep, and I don't like it.
I thought he learned his mistake, and then he went back to it straight away. 2 games afterwards.
No, Miles Turner's defense is a little shaky today, maybe a little bit shaky, but he made up for it hitting some threes. It definitely was a little shaky today, I would say. Bobby had some ups and downs. Giannis had some momentum. Yeah,
Bobby's been bad the whole season. I don't really expect much at this point.
But I'm getting a little concerned about Gary Trent.
Gary's tricky because I know offensively last year he was bad too. He wasn't this bad though last year.
Right.
He was still better than this.
I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna give him a couple more games to kind of get out of this, but he hasn't scored double figures in like 7 games.
I don't know. Postseason Gary Trent did a lot of work for himself because he was hooping.
I agree. No, you're right. I'm just saying he ain't hooping
playoffs,
right now.
Even post All-Star break, same thing. He was playing very well.
No, I agree.
That's why I know he's a good shooter. Maybe it's just his shot chart diet right now is really bad. Maybe because he knows he got the contract and he's like he doesn't have to worry. I think that's probably why he didn't get the big contracts with the Raptors.
No, I agree.
The main thing, also the Giannis shot. What did I say last time against the Indiana Pacers?
You said that shot might not have been the best. Yeah.
Yeah, he did that nonsense again. The exact same shot. And you know what's funny? He is a good player in the clutch when it comes to offense. He just does the wrong play sometimes.
Yeah,
there's 2 options there. There's 2 options that he could have done. He could have easily gone to the rim because there was no deterrence there. You were by far getting 2 points easy, or you get a foul. The other thing, AG was open. Ryan was also open. Ryan is insane in the clutch, by the way.
Yeah, right. No, he's very clutch. Yeah, no, I stand with Ryan Rollins and Kuz. I'm standing with Kuz. I'm not gonna mention Kuz because I want Bshack to really get into that.
You know, Rollins is the real deal because I have other people. There are people who are non-Bucks fans hyping him up.
What?
That's hype. Yeah. Go look on Twitter.
Okay. All right.
You know how I know? You guys know about Brett Usher, right?
Yeah.
He's posted about him multiple times. If you get the stamp from him, he is the stamp from eye test guys, from guys who are like stat merchants, guys who are just like, oh well, this is what the analytics say. All of them are big on Rollins. That's a good thing.
I stand with Rollins. I already told you.
And keep in mind, he's 23. This is essentially this really is his rookie year, if we're being honest. But minute time, he played less minutes than Bob Carrington.
Yeah, true.
Total. Bob Carrington came out like a year ago, and he still has less minutes than him. So he has a huge floor. His floor is a lot higher than people think.
No, I agree with that. I agree.
Maybe not his ceiling may not be as high, but the Kosaki are giving me consistent this much points each single time on very low shots too. He's not really taking that many. I wish
He's
he took
shooting
more.
efficient. He's efficient though.
He's efficient, but he should be taking more.
I agree. I agree. But he got a strong 20 points today, and his game log is looking very strong. Very strong. 20, 25, 13, 19, 20, 11, 10, 16, 32, 25. Hey, Ryan Rollins is legit. But we gonna spin the block here. Let's go to Bshack. Then we gonna go to Bleacher. Then we gonna come back around. Go ahead, Bshack. The people been waiting for this.
you know, I'm just waiting for Amara, for you to get the technology that says run the tape. Run the tape.
Yeah, next time I have to get that. I'm gonna take some snippets
Because
and run it during the game. That's you know what I'm gonna try to
because
do that.
because I mentioned about 3 weeks ago, I said I can see it in his body language. He did the work in the season, both physically and mentally, and that he needed to be in the starting lineup because of the fact that he was going to play smart. He was going to give them more length, more height, more defense, more with definitely with KPJ out, more dynamics on the offensive end.
Agreed.
Another athlete to run with Giannis. And I said, y'all, it's just a matter of time. It's going to happen. It's going to happen because I believe anyone with basketball eyes could see that this was going to be the best fit. And he just needed to prove his case and keep playing consistently. And tonight was the night. Now here's the thing: last game, Giannis didn't play, and I watched. I wouldn't come on the other night, but I heard a couple people bombing on Kuzma because we talking about him being a starting line. Now he had his chance, and then he like I'm like y'all gotta understand. It's not with a lineup without Giannis. It's starting alongside of Giannis and bringing that to the
Mm-hmm.
whole starting five. So listen, I'm not trying to throw any shade. The fact of the matter is we all should be happy about
Right. Cool.
Kuz stepping up because like I said uh maybe early last week that it's just like editing tape. You got to edit out like last year because the fact of the matter is we expected a Kuzma to look similar to this when he
Right.
came over, but I think sometimes we underestimate the it adjustment time it takes to be on a team, and let's really be honest about
I
this.
want to help you out here 1 second and just
Yeah.
give you some credit here too. So in
Okay.
October, started of the season, Kuzma was averaging 8.8 points a game. All November so far, 15.9. And he's shooting
Wow.
81% from the free throw line, 53% from the field, only 34% from
Nice.
three, but that's not his game. But
Yeah.
I'm liking that. I'm liking this November. He's playing very strong, and we need them buckets. Almost 16 a game. I like it. I like it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It's
So I think sometimes we
mhm.
underestimate not only coming to a team, but we've heard people who've left the Bucks say playing with Giannis is a lot more difficult to fit in
Mhm.
because if you're a guard, you're used to handling the ball more. If you're a wing person, you really have to take a back seat and really find out where you fit in with Giannis. So it's not easy. He's not easy to play with, but once you figure out your role and where you're supposed to be at, I mean, you can thrive, and that's what Kuzma's doing right
Mhm.
now.
Facts.
Now,
B
now
Shack in here cooking.
let me get to Ryan Rollins. Um, the boy's hooping. He's hooping. I told some people to chill. The next Middleton, all that type of stuff. I said, just get a dude time, right? He obviously is going to be a very, very, very good player. He's probably going to be
Borderline all-star.
borderline all star. But here's the
I might be
thing:
higher than you guys.
I'm a disagree with with the comment about he should be shooting more. I'm disagree
Okay, why?
because you don't want him to become a gunner.
Right.
That's when you lose the balance. That's when he stops
Okay.
becoming an efficient, effective player. He's not, and he's not. I understand this is like his real rookie year statement, but he's played with Golden State. I'm just talking about the exposure.
Right.
He was around Steph Curry and Klay Thompson in practice and stuff. Okay, Draymond, he went to the Wizards, so I'll give him more like year two.
Okay.
But listen, we really found a diamond in the rough, and I want him to stay where he's at right now. I don't
Okay.
want him to if he gets out of pocket, then we're gonna see diminishing returns. As long as he stays as an efficient uh guard that picks his spots effectively, that has controlled aggression, there's like a fine line there.
Right.
I think he's going to continue to get better and better and better and better. I do feel like who was it the other that called it? Was it
James
Malo someone said
Monolando.
kind of getting kind of irritated with him a little bit because he is yet to really show a propensity to hit Giannis the lob on the pick and roll. He doesn't yet know how to
Facilitate.
manipulate the defense in such a way where it opens up for Giannis. He knows how to open it up for himself, but not for Giannis yet. And this is why I think his playmaking ability still has a long way to grow. What is going to be crazy is when KPJ comes back because because people forget. Y'all forget the Minnesota game. KPJ dominated on the defensive end too. He took over the game in the lanes.
Mm-hmm.
When these two get on the court together with newfound confidence, it's gonna be something. Now let's get to Gary Harris. Y'all was kind of rough on Gary Harris,
Oh
man.
yeah,
Some of
because he
y'all was
wasn't
really
doing nothing.
clowning
Yeah,
him.
we were. He
Yeah,
showed
I'm
value.
Yeah, I like to see what guys actually do when they get on the court. Tonight, he got some minutes tonight. I think he got some of Green's minutes tonight, and he needed to get some of Green's minutes tonight.
Greaves
Um,
played
I
26
always
minutes though. He played 20. I think he took a little bit more of Bobby minutes because Bobby only played 19.
It
okay,
was the foul trouble
okay,
again for
Uh,
early
but
on.
I've always said Green needs to play more in the second half because of his propensity to foul, and plus sometimes, uh, I think he get a little warmer in the second half and really bring something to the table as far as the
mm,
offense is concerned. But he's still making dumb, just pig-headed plays on defense. It's like he can't. I don't know if he just can't move his feet or he just doesn't think. He's bumping guy. He's off the ball, bumping guys as they come to the lane. I'm like, what are you doing, man?
he
I
never
mean,
stands strong on anything. He's always flailing. I just don't get it. It's very interesting.
yeah, yeah, but listen, tonight definitely. Listen, it was Kuzma night. It's a night of discovery for the Bucks
Mm-hmm.
because it's not just what he's doing, it's the confidence. Yo, his confidence is like
You
he's
know what else we
he's
got to
like
get?
macking on the court now.
Right. We got to give Kuzma credit because he's doing all of that. We're not getting any coaching or any plays drawn for him. This is strictly him doing it. That's why Kuzma needs
Eh,
extra credit. No, there's no plays being drawn up for Kuzma.
no,
There's nothing
no,
being
no,
drawn up for Kuzma. There's
no.
no assistant coach pulling him to the side. Hey, do this and that. That's all Kuzma. So we really need to give Kuzma credit for going and doing this solo. He's not getting any help from our staff. Our staff is terrible. I just need to say that real quick. I was so
Yeah, I
frustrated
got
at
you.
the game. of watching the lack of coaching, the lack of we ran maybe 4 plays that whole game. The people still don't know when to switch, not to switch on defense. We look like a high school coach team. Doc is trolling the people. This big dummy will sit there and you go challenge. I couldn't believe he used the challenge in that fashion. You challenge where the refs finally gave you a little bit of a pass and
The
said it
refs,
was gonna be a jump ball, and you
I'm
challenged the jump ball, and we lost it, and it went off of Giannis. I almost lost my cool in that damn arena.
you know what's the
Doc,
craziest part about that? I've never heard the ref say we have no clue what happened.
bro,
I've never heard them say that.
that's
Well,
your
That's crazy.
pass. That was
That's
your.
them. That's them admitting, hey, we don't know. We're just gonna have this jump ball.
I'll
You
take
take
off.
that. You
You
would have
take
won the.
well,
You would have won it.
I listen.
It
I'm
didn't matter, but
probably
still, it was a waste of. It was no point in doing it. I understand why he did it, but there's no point to do it.
yeah. I listen. I think that yeah, he's frustrated with some of his X and O's and some of his substitutions. But here's the thing that Doc. This is the benefit Doc brings to us. There's a lot of guys on this team that probably feel like they deserve playing time. And there's no better communicator with keeping guys in the pocket, uh, just from a communication standpoint than Doc. I think his benefit is really more in the locker room and behind the scenes than on the court. That's just me.
Oh no, that's
And I
we
think
all feel that way. And that's
yeah,
fine.
yeah,
You a cool person, kind of like the team therapist, but you can't coach. You're a fraud. You're a complete fraud as a coach. I've seen nothing since you've been here that make me think you know what you're doing. Nothing. Nothing you know. You just randomly throw people on the court and expect miracles to happen.
yeah,
Get him out of
yeah. I
back.
know, I
Get
know.
Doc Rivers out of basketball. I'm tired of him already. Go spend some time with your family, man, and your grandkids. Get him out of basketball. You're not helping us at all. Nobody is better because of you. People are better because of what the pain they put in the offseason. Nothing to do with the coaching staff. Nothing to do with Buckner. Nothing to do with Vin Baker or the rest of the Three Stooges over there that's on the sideline. Nothing. If you a good if you a good player or coach, that's cool. Don't be the head coach. You could be something else. You could do what Rondo do. You could be the Bucks whisperer. They could pay you to do that. But we're paying you to coach and you can't do it. You haven't done it. Nobody, man, I want Doc out of here, bro. I'm telling you. We have a ceiling with that man as our head coach. He's holding us back. He's holding us back. He's stopping us
Got
from
you.
being great. I want Doc out of here. I don't care about people being mad about minutes and all of that. If he want to do that, you do that separately. You could be an assistant coach. You could be demoted and step down because you just doing this all day and doing this is not helping anybody. It's not helping. I want Doc out of here. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead,
Well,
man.
I
I,
just one
I
more
want him out of
Bleacher
here.
before one more point, Bleacher. Um, another one of the things I really like about what's happening with Kuzma is his chemistry with Giannis
Oh, it's getting
and
better.
Giannis chemistry with him. Giannis was looking to set Kuz up tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And then that play where when Giannis gave it to Kuz and then Giannis cut and Kuz like dished it and like turned like almost like no look. That was sweet at the end of the game. So there's a chemistry there. And I kind of feel like if there's an order to chemistry, I kind of felt like before KPJ got hurt, it was the top guys with chemistry with Giannis. It was KPJ, um, followed by um, I'm going to say right now it's Kuzma, I think second. Um, there's a third I had in mind, but I can't remember who that was right now. But I think chemistry with Giannis is extremely important. I think Rollins is growing, but I don't see that kinetic thing with them yet.
All right, I agree.
I do see it with Kuz. I do see it now with I've seen it with
Facts,
KPJ.
Mr. Cool.
when it develops with Rollins, and that's going to be incredible because Rollins really has a full bag. I mean,
I
he has
agree.
a full, complete bag. There's nothing missing in his bag. So, so I'm gonna pause right there, man. But I think it's a good, tough win. I don't know what's happening with Giannis on the boards though. I knew when I heard 18 points. I mean, 18 rebounds. I mean, 18 assists and 20 something points. I said, oh, he got triple double tonight. I look at the rebounds. He got 7 rebounds.
But we
He
got to
always
take
But
in
makes
it's
stuff, man.
consideration Ryan Rollins had 8. He was very aggressive crashing the
It,
board. So
it's
that's
not even that. I
The
think
over.
yeah, but nothing to stop Giannis in the past from getting his rebounds. So I don't know. Maybe I don't
it's
know.
probably the knee stuff still. It's probably not full. He's probably just trying to conserve himself right now.
I could believe that. I could
Maybe
It's
believe
like
that.
so.
what every single time he's on the list for that. It's always a leg related stuff.
That's true. Yep.
It's never anything up. It's never like high. It's never like arms, back. I don't think I've really seen like maybe one time. But back also affects with boards too. So there's that. It's
That's
usually
true.
stuff. It has only stuff to do with your rebounding.
No, I agree with
Yeah.
that. All right, Bleacher, it's on you, bro.
Oh man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody, man. It was good hearing you guys talk, man. It was just Kuzma. It was Kuzma's night. It was
Mm.
Kuzma was active. He was showing up to everybody to play some good offense. Giannis was trusting him a lot more. I saw Giannis being more conservative to get the other guys involved tonight. It wasn't like he was just trying to go in, but a lot of people were showing up tonight. The only
8 people in double figures.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was a lot of people in double fields. The only thing that I kind of didn't like was the lapse on defense. It was like once you do switches, you leave your man open, and then it'd be a wide open shot. It
Yep.
wasn't like they were getting tough shots. It was
Yep.
wide open shots,
100%.
It's where there's
and
defending.
that
It's
was the
really that
problem.
simple. They're just too high up. If they go back 5-6 feet, it would make a huge difference in the defense.
Yeah, just get
Especially a
shots.
team like this that can't even shoot well. There's no point to be this high up. You're not guarding Steph.
That's true. Very valid. And
And
they did it
valid.
the whole game.
It wasn't like they was shooting like tough. If they was shooting tough shots, the guys in their face and hit, then I'll give you your blessing. You
Right.
did you good job. But it was like wide open shot. Even the guy that we was talking about, the rookie, he was all those shots he
A
pretty much
nipple.
Yeah,
Nah,
Kâppeli is getting active.
he's been like this all year though. It's not just against us. He's been like this. Keep in mind,
I'm
he's
saying
from here
outside
though. He's from
inside.
Milwaukee.
He's serious.
He's
He
from
yammed
Wisconsin.
I
on.
know.
He yammed on somebody. I forgot who he did. Oh, Bobby. He yammed on. Oh my
It's
God.
always
No,
Bobby.
I'm not talking about that dunk. I'm talking about the Trey Man dunk. That was a grown man dunk he did against the Bucks.
He didn't do a
Jesus.
single thing since then though.
No, he didn't do it. That was
Literally
it.
nothing else.
That was it. But that
He
dunk
literally
was
did nothing else.
crazy.
Yo,
Yeah.
hey, I'm gonna say this right now. I will package Gary Trent and AJ Green for Knippel tomorrow. That dude's a rookie from Duke. Yo, he's gonna be a player in this league.
The thing is he's very obviously Milwaukee coded too. Like he looks like he wants to play for the Bucks so badly. He wants to be like, you know how
if I was John Horst, I would put his name on the board and say this is our target for the next 2 or 3 years.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to trade for him because there's no point. You'd be dumb to trade him.
Yeah.
If you're the Hornets.
He's balling. He's everything we would love that AJ Green could be.
Yes.
He is everything. I mean, my brother would say, he's like, man, is he scoring on all 3 levels? I was like, yeah.
Yeah,
my brother was like, is he scoring on all 3 levels? I was like, yeah.
Driving, shooting,
bro.
everything.
He's legit. I saw in the arena, I saw way more Kâppeli jerseys than I saw Melo. I would say 3-1 in the arena.
Wow.
3-1.
He had 2,000 people come in for him.
Yeah.
So that tracks. Like he has a lot of family there, so it makes sense.
Yeah, clearly it was a ton.
The one thing I can give, like, I know there's one that we do kind of have issues with. The talent from Milwaukee's pretty good, man. From Wisconsin.
No, I agree.
Like, wait, there's the worst one is Potts.
Yeah, that's the worst. Yeah, but he's still solid, and he's solid.
He's
solid.
He's okay. If
man,
Warriors could redo their trade package, they would change him with Rollins very easily. if they knew this.
What up, Trina?
Who's the other guys? Like Tyrese Halliburton is really superstar level player right there.
Johnson
You have
Atlanta. Johnson from Atlanta.
Who?
Mm-hmm.
He got hurt though. He got hurt last year, but
Yeah.
he was giving us trouble last year.
Yeah, I agree. I
got a question. For years, like different times, it was rumored that we might be interested in Colin Sexton. How come we never pull the trigger on him?
Oh, his salary. It was a salary at the time.
Salary, and who you're dealing with. You're dealing with
Utah.
What's his name? Yeah, I don't want to deal with Utah stuff.
He played solid.
No, he did.
Until that old man gives it to his son to start doing everything. I am not trading anything. His son's an idiot. You can get shit out from him. But when he's there, I'm not trading anything until he decides he retires. I'm not trading anything with him.
Good point, Eliza. Kuz 10 rebounds, and then if you look at Rollins with 8, that's 18 between the two of them. So that definitely is going to impact Giannis getting boards. And I actually don't mind that.
How much did the guy who we paid for rebounds off the bench get? Because that's literally the only reason why we still kept him.
Who? Bobby?
What do you think?
Bobby had four rebounds.
4?
Yeah, Jericho Sims had 3, and
Cole
Anthony had 3.
How many minutes did Jericho Sims play?
Jericho Sims played 10 minutes.
How much did Bobby play?
Bobby played 19 minutes.
He played almost double his minutes, and he almost out-rebounded. He almost had the same rebounds as you.
Well, there's an athleticism difference between Bobby and
he
Jericho.
was getting outplayed by Mason Plumlee.
He was kicking his butt, man. He was kicking his butt, man.
Mason Plumlee is like 40. It's like 45, man. He is way past his prime.
It was like you got these rookie acting for you, man.
Right.
And then he's gonna keep going until the line. Ball don't lie, over and over again. Keep telling that to yourself.
Are y'all satisfied with the offense that you see from the Bucks? I'm not talking about the score, like how it looks. Are you guys sad? I'm gonna go with you first, pass. Then we're gonna go around the horn here.
I don't think offense is not the issue. Half court especially is by far not an issue. We are leagues above when it comes to off court offense, especially from the off court. Front court is a little tricky because it's literally just only Giannis, but that's good enough. You don't really need much. You have so many shooters, it doesn't matter. Every single player, they'll shoot it up. You got 2 quick shooters with AJ and Trent who will just shoot no matter what, as long as they're open. AJ is very hesitant, which I wish he wasn't, because his shots is way better. He's a much better shooter than Gary is.
I agree.
Gary's too aggressive sometimes, but he'll make it.
I don't even. You know what? We should need to step back for a minute and give the Bucks credit. The Bucks shot 65% today. I don't think people understand.
That's not an outlier. I don't think that's not an outlier. You know that, right? This will be more than one time. It's not just one game they're gonna have this.
No, but it's still interesting. I mean, 65% is still 65%.
Yeah,
that's nothing
it may not be this. It may not be this efficient all the time, but a 50% from 3 or like 40 high 40s. It's very, very likely for this team.
Okay, they shot 65 from the field and then 59% from 3. That's very high shooting, bro. That's very high shooting.
Who's
20 or 34 from 3, 55 or 85 from the field. That's extremely impressive shooting. We needed all of those buckets to win this game.
Literally, the only issue with this team when it comes to offense is just like clutch time offense, but that won't be a problem if you fix your other issues with rebounding and with your defense. Because you know who also has terrible clutch time defense, clutch time offense? OKC. But guess what? They never have clutch time games because they win so much. It doesn't matter. They're up 30.
Up 30. That's a well-oiled machine over here. I actually don't. We can score, but I still don't see any offense.
We can score. We just can't defend.
I am seeing some deliberate actions though.
Yeah, I'll say.
Real.
Yeah.
There's a lot of deep shows going on. so many DH shows.
Yeah,
Every other game is a
yeah,
DH show.
yeah. And listen, am I gonna say that the offense is running like like a top notch offense? No, but it's running a lot better than it used to run.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, yeah, we
Yeah,
got better talent now. We got
it's not
better
talent.
talent.
I wouldn't say talent. I think it's just not slowed down anymore.
Right. That's still
You don't
because of
have.
talent, though.
I know, but like,
Yeah.
if you want to go by talent, like Dame is a better talent
Yeah,
than.
talent. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's what I mean by it. Like
Yeah.
talent wise, no. It's more so just the play style is different, and it fits what Giannis's play style is. It fits better.
No, I that's a fair statement. That's extremely fair. So
Offense only looks bad when you don't have Giannis on the floor. That's the thing, but that's expected because you have no other creators.
So then when KPJ comes back, who are you sitting? Are you sitting AJ Green or are you sitting Gary Trent?
I would start him on the bench first to let his leg get up, but if you're gonna start him, Gary Trent's a very obvious choice.
My issue with this team, I mean, the front starting lineup is good, and this is why you got these shooters around. So when you got shooters around Giannis and Giannis going had 18 assists, and then most of them was for threes. The defense gotta make a choice. You either defend it or you get wild open shot. You can't defend both.
We wanted that. Wish we had that in 22.
Yeah, that was awesome. And then one
What's
thing,
good, Keith?
My issue with this team is the second unit. The second unit got to make some plays when y'all off the court. That's my issue with the team. That's why I say Gary Trent got to show up when Giannis not.
You need a creator off for the second unit, but the problem is Cole especially is very situational.
Yes.
Well, the games that he fits, he looks great. Like against the Raptors, that one game there's another game he also played very well. Then you see games like this where he looked very mediocre for most of the game, really bad lapses at times where and then the last Hornets game he was by far the worst player on the court.
He didn't play too. I mean, it's 4-7 today.
Not this one. I'm talking about the game before.
That's where he was terrible. He's 2 of 12.
But that's the third person I was trying to think of as far as Giannis with chemistry, because I also saw some nice action between him and Giannis tonight. They went on like a 2.5 minute roll those two together. And the thing about Anthony Cole Anthony is the fact of the matter is he's got so much dog in him, so much confidence in him. When it matters, that type of dude raises to the top. I think when
rises to the occasion. Yep.
Some of these trash teams, I think sometimes he don't be as
focused,
as sharp as he should. But I got no doubts about Cole Anthony. You asked the question, who's going to lose minutes? I think you just can't look guard. You can't look at guards. You gotta look at just players, man, because your best players, you gotta have your best players on the court. Bobby gotta lose minutes, man.
Yeah, that's just he got to. I say 15 minutes is about as much as I can take of Bobby.
What's funny is Kuz is doing what I expect from Bobby. This is what I want Bobby to be doing.
You know what?
Well,
Kuz was making Bobby expendable.
Bob's gonna give you some 3-point shooting. Kuz was 2 for 4 tonight. Kuz is streaky from 3-point range, but I'd rather see him on the court now than Bobby.
I'd rather have Kuz over Bobby. At least Kuz will try to go attack the rim. At least get some fouls. Does something.
And he will dunk the basketball, unlike Bobby. Bobby,
no, I don't even care about dunking or anything like that.
I do care because Bobby can't make a layup, so I care.
Kuz is cutting. This is stuff that Bobby used to do. He's trying to battle. He's battling off the board. He's defending well. Bobby doesn't do any of this.
Why was Bobby face guarding? That big dummy, did you see that he was just face guarding people and not trying to box out or rebound? I've never seen, bro.
He hasn't done this. And look,
I want a Wonderlic test on him immediately.
Rebounding alone, yes, there is athleticism in rebounding, but it's not all rebounding. There's also intelligence involved. There's a reason why some of these guards are very good rebounders. Yes, they're the smallest people on the
That's
court. It doesn't
true.
matter.
That's true.
There's a mind thing to it. Bobby used to have it. I don't know what happened to it.
He still got a mentality for foolishness.
Well, you got to get something done now. Like, you gotta be at home. You got hungry. I gotta stay with you, regardless. If
I want to see Pete Nance. We know what Bobby is. We know that book. That book ain't going to change.
He was on a game today, so I think they ruled him out automatically. So
I want to see. I'm not saying today, but I'm just saying moving forward. I want to see what Pete Nance can give us. We know what Bobby can give us already. We know the liability that he can become. Why can't we just see what Pete Nance can do? We know he can shoot the three. We know he comes from good pedigree. We know at the bare minimum he's going to make the smart basketball play at the bare minimum. Why not see if that can mature with over time with more minutes? I just think I have faith. You know what? I stand with Pete Nance. That's my guy. I'm standing with Pete Nance. I want him to get some clock. I'm standing with Pete Nance. Because Bobby is too much. I can't stupid and foolishness. I can't take it. You got a dummy on the sideline. Then you got dummies on the court. That's too much for me. I can't process all the foolishness at once. So we have to limit it. So we got to either limit Bobby's minutes or we got to get Doc out of here. We can't have both. It's too much. It's too much. Dude,
they would have done it already. They would have done it already if they're planning to do it. They would have already done it.
We make the same mistakes we've been making since he was the coach. No matter what the personnel is, we still can't play defense.
This was before Doc was here. This is all before.
Hey,
there are player issues as well.
Hey, bro, I'll pay you good money to watch you behind it.
Dude! I was going ballistic. I wasn't far away. Let me just say that. I wasn't far. But, bro, it's too much. It's just too much. Like, I can't understand. Like, my brain works 1 + 1 got to equal 2. It just has to. There is no 3. There is no... It has to make sense. When I see people doing stupid things, it irks me to the core of my being. And every time I see Doc take a clipboard and write nothing on it, I'm furious. Like, what are you doing? You don't ever run anything. If the plays that we're running, I know that y'all see we're running. That is nothing. That's not rocket science. We're running out there. That's standard plays. There's nothing cool that we're running. We're running a Matt LaFleur playbook right now, and I don't like it.
But Amber, you know something though. You know it's. Listen, man. We got a winning record.
I agree.
I know you in spite of our winning record, you seeing Doc, but that heat is gonna mean a whole lot more if we had a losing record. I mean, maybe we're winning in spite of him.
That's what it is.
Yeah, we're winning in spite of him, but you know it could be a lot worse.
Who we said that before? Who was we winning in spite of? What championship was in spite of him?
No, Bud. He talking about Bud. But Bud was actually a better X's and O's to a certain extent. I'll give him some X's and O's.
That was Bud's whole thing, just X's.
But listen, I'm gonna say something kind of controversial.
Man,
all these guards on the fringe need to really they better get it together, because there's a man lurking in the shadows.
Sears
playing on the G League team. Yo, I watched the highlights. I watched the highlights, and I was kind of shocked at what I saw. I didn't know he still had hops like that. I didn't know he still played defense.
Let's see. We'll see. I'll
try to watch. First of all, you gotta remember the player he used to be.
Mm-hmm. I know. I remember what he used to be.
Ravaged by injuries, but it's been but he's taken a long time to let those injuries heal.
I agree with that.
And he knows how to play. He knows.
He's fundamentally sound. He's fundamentally sound.
I'm interested to see how this unfolds. They asked the other night, about getting back. He was like, "Listen, I'm not worried about that right now. I'm taking it one day at a time. I'm going to
Shout
work
out to
on
Brandon.
helping these players develop down here, whatever." He was like, he's not thinking too far ahead. He's not raising expectations. But I like what I saw, man. I like what I saw. Because
It
you
wouldn't
need
hurt.
you need some high IQ guys too, man, on this team. That's what I'm looking at is his IQ.
We need IQ
So
on this team. We definitely we need it badly in a bad way. We need IQ on this team. Yeah, Bshack
now,
cooking. I see you, Robert.
now, now, now,
Yeah. Yeah,
okay,
Robert Bruce
okay.
saw that. Yeah, Robert
Listen,
Bruce saw the highlights.
now I'm gonna say one other thing too. What I've noticed in the national media, they were like the Bucks were surprised when they were 4-1. But it didn't take long for them to push the Bucks aside. It didn't take
Right.
long. I'm seeing an MVP list with no Giannis in it now.
Yep.
That's but all
I
the
haven't seen
That
that
is
yet.
top
crazy.
five.
I saw Giannis again at his number 3 spot that they automatically put him at no matter what. Doesn't matter what he does. It's always 3.
Yep.
I saw one where he wasn't in the top 4.
That is
So
insane.
here's the thing though. Here's the thing. Giannis has to score 32 points a game minimum to get even a sniff. It's nice to have games like this, but you know,
I think
to
these
them,
games
to
matter
them
more
20,
actually.
20 to 25 points does
Mm-hmm.
not move the needle. Giannis is on a whole nother level now. And anything under 30 points for Giannis is underperforming. That's how they see it.
It's not the
And
points
right
per
now,
se.
Jokic is playing some crazy basketball right now.
Yes.
I mean, I'm like a low-key Jokic hater,
I feel it.
but the numbers he's putting up right now, man, and the skill level is touch. I never seen no one with that type of touch in my life. Guard, forward, anybody. So I can't.
What about his
He's
IQ?
he's
What
he's
do you think about Jokic's IQ?
His IQ is good. That's not the problem.
through
My
the
problem with
roof.
this isn't a problem with
Through the
Jokic though.
roof.
This is the problem with the voters because it's the same.
Yes.
Jokic is also doing the same thing he's always been doing.
And
They
that was what I
penalize.
was gonna say.
They
He's the
they
same
penalize
thing
Giannis for
every
it.
year.
They penalize LeBron for it. They did all these other players. They always penalize them for it. Oh, you've been doing the same thing over and over again. We can't give you the MVP. Jokic just the same thing over and over again.
They want to give it to Luka. That's what they want to give it to.
They won't. They won't. This is his bet. This is Luka's only chance to get it. If he doesn't get it this year, he's never getting it again. He's missed his chance. Same way how Tatum had those talks a while back.
Oh
He
my
had his
God!
chance.
They
missed
wanted to
it.
get the ball like
They're
get
never getting these
back.
guys because they had the whole narrative of Luka was, oh, he's skinny now, so he's gonna be like a different level. His offense was always good though. Even when he was fat last year, he was still good offensively. It was not a huge difference.
His defense was really the issue.
I mean, he's better this year. I would say that, but I think that's more so of how what's his name? Why am I blanking on their coach?
JJ Redick.
Yeah, it's not JJ. Like JJ definitely like figured out the defense a little bit better.
Bucks got to finish in the top 3 for him to really get seriously.
Yeah,
top 3 in the East
100%.
to get seriously considered.
I mean, that's possible. It's very possible. Right now, you're
Yeah,
tied
it's
for third.
possible.
You're tied for third right now.
One thing I wanted to ask you, Amber, was do you think the three throw precision is really getting out of control with the Bucks?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I
100%.
thought it was just me, but it just seemed like the Bucks are getting called for tech foul.
I'm glad you brought that up, Daniel. Because what happened with that Cole Anthony flagrant?
That was crazy.
Same thing they do to Giannis every game. They never call it. He get pulled down. Oh, it's a flagrant. You pull him down. You do that to Giannis every game.
Man.
He pulled the guys was tackling the guy down.
Their excuse was because he doesn't flop and he plays through it, but you're not gonna call it.
That's foul, man. That's real foul.
We had a team full of scabs and they still shot 29 free throws.
That just
How many
that
free throws do we have?
29. The
Do we have more
Hornets.
Do we have more free throws than them or less?
no,
Less.
that less.
Less. What do you
How
mean
many?
more free throw for the Bucks?
I'm just surprised. I'm just curious.
We had
How many-
22, 17 to 22. But I want to say a lot of those free throws came late in the game.
Yeah.
Those free throws came late. Those were like makeup to try to kind of bring the gap closer.
Doc also won't say anything. Giannis won't say anything. Giannis will try. Giannis did say something. Giannis will say something in games, but it's very obvious. Look, I'm convinced at this point that the Nico shit, especially the thing with Nico Harrison, especially, I'm convinced Adam Silver 100% rigged that. At this point, I'm positive. Yeah, I know conspiracies exist for a reason.
Yeah,
this is what I'm 100% sure. I'm 100% sure.
This conspiracy right now that's happening to the Bucks is strictly Giannis is being punished for staying in Milwaukee. He's 100% being punished by the NBA for staying in Milwaukee.
Wow.
Let me go into this little spiel real quick. Hold on 1 second, Pat. Let me just go into this spiel real quick. Let me tell y'all something, right? The NBA's ratings have been down for years now, right? And part of the reason they're saying that the NBA ratings are down is because a lot of the best players are in small markets. We got SGA in OKC. We got Giannis in Milwaukee. We got Jokic in Denver. All of the high-profile players are in
Luka in LA.
Luka was in LA. Did y'all know that Nico Harris was cool with Rob Pelinka?
Yeah, that's obvious. It's funny because this is the second.
Nico Harris never had any previous experience as a manager, general manager. No previous experience. He was put there as a proxy to orchestrate this scam to get Luka to LA. That's why he was put there. He was made a fall guy. He was a fall guy.
I'll give him a pass on the Brunson one.
Fall guy.
He was a fall guy.
I'll give him the pass on the Brunson one because you just didn't want to pay him.
Right.
And at that time, Brunson was kind of like how we have with Rollins right now.
Right.
He looks potentially something. Mm-hmm. We'll see in the future. If Rollins can get to that, I'll take it.
Right.
That's future now. But
no, I agree with you, and that's why also they was pushing that narrative this summer of Giannis going to New York because they want him in a big market. As much as they love Bronson and Karl Anthony Towns, those are not superstars like that. They don't have the gravity of a Giannis or Luka. So when they were pushing that, they wanted Giannis to go to New York. Giannis said no, so they're like, we're not giving you anything this year. We're not giving your team anything this year. We're going to make it hard on you. We're going to make it hard as possible on you. And if you think I'm lying, I want y'all to sit back and really think about it. What I just said, really sit back and think about it. Giannis is being punished for staying in Milwaukee. I guarantee y'all that's what's happening.
The way I'll know this thing is rigged.
The point he was ready to go he was ready to fight the referee at that point.
I'll have confirmation that Adam Silver was rigging stuff. The moment I see the Celtics get the #1 pick is when I know that there's some full shenanigans going on, and I see AJ getting picked by them.
Mm-hmm.
This kid has been talking over and over again about how much he loves Boston, how much he's a homer for Boston.
Who?
You know who AJ is? AJ DeBosta? Or I forgot. I don't know his last name. One of the top 3 picks. I'm telling you, he's nice. These are superstar level players.
Okay.
Potential. All 3 of them. The top 3, well, I would say top 2 really, because Cam has some problems. But these 3 guys are the 3 main guys you need to look at. They're 100% going to try to give it to them because they do not care about these smart markets. How many times has the Wizards been in the lottery? How many times has the Pistons been in the lottery? They don't give them nothing. The worst one is probably the Spurs. You get a generational pick in Victor. Mm-hmm. You get another first-round pick or a second-round pick, whatever, in Harper.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bshack, and then hey Bleacher, let me tap in Mr. Cole real quick. I'll tap you back in a second.
I'm about to have it anyway, so I'm good.
Oh, okay. All All right, hold on. Hey,
Is
Bleacher, tap back in, Bleacher.
LeBron coming back tomorrow night?
Nah,
No, he's
nah,
not.
nah.
Well, let me tell you something. How
Hold
how
on a
how
second.
what I used to couldn't stand with ESPN and First Take was 75% of the basketball talking about LeBron.
Yeah.
Since LeBron's been out, they have gone with almost 100% football. Like no They talk about basketball maybe
Mm-hmm.
5 to 10% of the time. You
Mm-hmm.
know why? Because without LeBron, they act like they have nothing to talking about, nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why. Now they say to look at their numbers and people watch more when we talk about LeBron, but I can't stand the fact that watch as soon as he comes back, it's all gonna be about LeBron. LeBron is done, man. LeBron. They talk about LeBron not even shouldn't be starting when he comes back. Okay,
What?
because of the fact that they were playing pretty good without him. That maybe he should come off the bench, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
No, he can't
Oh,
come off the
yes.
bench.
I
No.
think that's gonna happen.
No, no,
Um,
no.
But
but
my, I mean, my
they play tonight too. They play tonight too. So both teams
Back to
will
back.
have a back to back. So there's no excuse.
Oh,
I
there's an
just want
excuse. Oh, no, no, no. There's an excuse because the
What's the
refs are going to
excuse?
be the excuse. 100% the refs are going to be the excuse. No, no, no. Can you imagine how many calls they about to give Austin Reeves? Do you think that they're not about to give Austin Reeves 12 free throws? Luka 12 free throws? They are about to feed them. I'll say this. I expect close to 40 free throw attempts from the Lakers tomorrow because of the officiating.
Well,
That's what you're not taking into consideration is
yeah,
the
I
officiating.
got you. I got you.
it,
But I also expect Giannis to turn up against another MVP candidate too.
Good point. Giannis does
He
do
may
that.
point.
he may have been they may have been holding him back tonight so he can go
Well,
full throttle tomorrow night.
I hope so. He played. I mean, he
Mm.
didn't play bad today. It was just some of those turnovers. Giannis was
I mean
careless.
25, but I mean, okay, well, no, he played how many minutes?
40
No, he played.
minutes.
Yeah, 40. He played 4. I thought it was
Oh,
low,
But he
oh,
but
can't
okay,
really
my
count
bad.
overtime really because it was just extra 5 minutes. So 35, maybe
Okay,
32.
I
Kuzma
got you.
played 39.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, real quick for Mr. Cool Gold. Like, my issue with this, what we talk about, Giannis didn't want to go to New York. Only because the towns they had to give us towns if that was the case, but then they didn't want to give us extra picks either. So it was just New York has nothing. New York has nothing for the Bucks to have. So that's why the trade never happened. But the problem is the NBA, they're so fixated putting, streaming services, they're putting games on all these streaming services, and they's like, oh well, the Bucks don't got really nothing. It just it's too much. What do you want these small big market? I mean, what do you want these small markets to do? Just exist? You can't do this like this. This is what this the problem that Major League Baseball had because all the money. There's no salary cap in Major League Baseball, so you're gonna get those top teams that's got all the money. So that's what I mean. You care, but you don't care about baseball because that's how it is. Because all top teams going to be top of the food chain with that. You'll barely get like a Rays or other teams that you can really get a good squad like the Brewers, but they just had the right good team that can really go to that next
Mm-hmm.
level, so they just got swept. But for the basketball, the Bucks, they're doing everything. I mean everything in their power to keep Giannis there. And NBA like, man, we just don't just want you guys to just go away. No, you just built a $1 billion stadium down in Milwaukee. You think we're just no. It ain't happening like that. Just the same thing. We almost lost our team in 2017 because we almost sold this team. I don't understand why the NBA ain't getting this to their head. We almost had to settle to Las Vegas or Seattle because they couldn't keep the stadium. Then Harvey Cole had to do what he had to do. So I get sick and tired of the NBA not thinking about other people. Not everybody wants to be a Laker fan. Not everybody wants to be a New York Knicks fan. Just we grew
Fair
up
point.
being Bucks fans,
But you
man.
know something? It's just not the NBA, man, because you gotta think about some of these big some of these big companies he represents now, like Google and
Right.
Don't be surprised when you see some of them trying to pull some levers, man, trying to get him to a bigger market so they can, so
Promote
they
their
can get
product.
exactly.
No,
So he's a wanted commodity right now.
yeah, no, I agree, and that's why that's why they doing him like they doing him, spitting in his face like, you don't want to go where we want you to go. No cause for you, sir. Nothing unless you're
No
bleeding.
calls from you.
Yeah, unless you're completely bleeding or somebody really just rocks you, we not giving you nothing, and he don't get nothing. He literally has to get hard foul. Everybody on the Bucks needs to be hard foul. I know y'all want to think this is a conspiracy, and I'm just talking. I'm like, if y'all go back and do the knowledge, y'all will see what I'm saying is an absolute fact. It's an absolute fact that they are punishing the Bucks because Giannis is staying here. Just like they punished us when we got they didn't feel that we should have got Damian Lillard. Soon as he put on that uniform, no cause for him either, because he was
That's
punished.
true.
He
That's
was
true.
punished for putting on a Bucks uniform. They want us to be good, but not too good. They want us to have talent, but not too much talent. And they just want us to kind of tread water, but that we have a generational talent, they don't like that here. The same thing happened in 2001 with the Bucks. They knew in 2001 we were going to dog walk the Lakers with Kobe and Shaq. They knew that. That's why they did all them foolishness, all them calls. They did everything they needed to do to get Philadelphia to the finals so they could have their MVP versus the great empire of the Los Angeles Lakers. And the reason they did that, because if the Bucks would have went to the finals, we would have beat them in 5 games, if not swept the Lakers. And that's an absolute fact, because that year we didn't lose to anybody in the West. And you can go look that up. We dog walked the Lakers. We dog walked everybody that mattered. We dog walked everybody. That's why I know what I'm seeing today. I know that this is organized by the NBA to hate on the Bucks, and it's an absolute fact. I'm standing on it. I'm standing on it. We got to beat. When every game the Bucks win should count as 2 wins, because we got to beat the opponent and we got to beat the officials, and that's 100% fact. 100%. You telling me that you're looking at the Charlotte Hornets? They should be shooting almost 30 free throws. Why would that ever happen? Why would the Charlotte Hornets, who is going to the hole like that, for them to get 30 free throws unless they're being escorted? And they're being escorted by the officials. There needs to be an investigation. It's too much. Little kids are confused, beating on their parents like, what's going on out there? That's not fair. Now kids don't understand right from wrong because of what they seeing on the basketball court. They're seeing all this wrong stuff being rewarded. They talking to the parent. I'm watching. Ask my bro. Man, I wish Moose was in the chat. It was 5 kids in front of me, both their parents, one on one end, one on the other. Kids going back and forth. Mom, that's not fair. Why is that why would they do that? Very confused and concerned. I'm like, man, y'all gotta stop having these kids come to these games from now, because they're not gonna understand right from wrong watching the Bucks game. You just won't understand right from wrong, because that other team doing everything wrong, but it turns out right. That ain't right. I just had to get on my box real quick. My bad. Go ahead. It's on you, Mr. Cool.
Dog, you gotta clip that. Clip that.
I will. Go ahead, Mr. Cool. It's on you.
Well, I probably will disagree with you guys a little bit on the push by the NBA itself I think they would like to see the best players in the big markets. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's really more of a push by the media.
Mm-hmm.
I think they are the ones that are obsessed with getting these guys in big markets, because they don't want to even come to the Midwest. They don't want no part to come to Detroit. They don't want to come to Milwaukee.
Right.
The only place they might stop in is maybe Chicago. They'll give Chicago a pass because they think Chicago is this great city. Why? I don't know, but they do. But they prefer the players be in LA, New York, Philadelphia, East Coast, West Coast, maybe Miami. But outside of that, media hates coming anywhere else. They love the East Coast, and that's just how it is. And they want, most of the media are set up in those places. You know, why do I want to come to Milwaukee in January when I could have them right here in New York or have them there? And that's just their thinking to me.
Or Miami.
Right. So they push this narrative constantly on ESPN, constantly on Fox Sports to get these guys in here. And you're right, they're going to dog Giannis until they force him out.
That's all they're trying to do. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna make him feel so uncomfortable. You're not gonna win any awards because we're the ones that vote. So you're not gonna win, no matter how you're playing. You ain't gonna win nothing, man. We vote.
He said
Now,
we vote.
granted,
Right, we vote is hard. Go ahead, Mr. Cool. That was hard. Go ahead, Mr. Cool.
now Bshack made a good point about Joker, though. He is just, man, incredible. Things he does is just, if they say he's the best, it's hard for me to argue against that, even though we love Giannis. But man, oh man. And plus, their team is really playing better than I thought they were going to play this year. So the record does matter. But anyway, I want to just circle back to the Bucks.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
You guys pretty much covered everything pretty good, but I think all of us agreed a few weeks ago that Kuzma should be starting. I don't think that was
right.
We saw that he just had to be out there.
What do you think about the Gary Harris minutes?
I like Gary Harris because you know why? He just plays. He just hoops. Whereas what's his name? Kâppeli just thinks too much, dude. Just play, man. Make a mistake. It's okay. I know there's not a lot of stuff. Just play. We ain't got time for it. And I need to speak on Anthony Cole. I've been kind of hard on him in the chat tonight on Cole Anthony and on Gary Trent Jr. on their kind of their knucklehead behavior at times and arguing and just getting into these kind of these little spats and stuff. And no, I don't need all that. It becomes a sideshow. You know what? I need you just to go out and play. I don't need you to go out and do stupid stuff and argue with referees. And I don't need any of that from you. I need you just to perform. When Cole Anthony's playing well, he is really a good player. He's letting himself get sidetracked for stuff that just these personal battles on the court. Stop that, dude. I don't need that.
Right.
I need you just to play, direct the team. You're very good when you direct the team. When he goes out there and says, I'm going to be an assist guy first and a scorer second, man, he is outstanding player.
Yes.
Good point.
Go back
He
and doing that.
He doesn't sustain that. I learned years ago, point guards' success is not about how they play, but how the team plays around them. That's how you define how good a point guard is. It's by how good the other players play. And when he's distributing the ball, moving the ball, and finding guys, man, we are very good. And then it opens up for him to score. And quit worrying about arguing about doing it. And him and Trent, they both like to do just dumb little stuff. It just becomes a distraction. And
Mr.
Bobby Portis, the game is just passed him on by the way the game is played now, because the game is just played too fast for him. He's not athletic. He can't play at a faster pace.
Look at Bshack.
And it doesn't seem like it's going to slow down nowhere where he could be effective. Because here's the problem: he wants to play a more slow down game, but he can't guard people in the post. So if people go into a half court game, so he's still ineffective. So we play slower, you're ineffective. We play fast, you're ineffective. So I don't know what we do with you, dude. How do we utilize what you? We can't just wait for you to knock some threes down one every 5 games. That's not gonna work. So I think we have to just definitely limit his minutes, and I know he's not gonna like that, and that's gonna be a problem for coach. But coach has got to deal with that.
I agree.
And
Trade deadline.
Go ahead, Bshack. It's so we gonna spin back to Mr. Cool.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Bob needs to. Man, we need to use him as trade bait, man, to make this team even tighter. We need to put him out there. There are a lot of teams that will like Bobby, someone who has championship experience.
Shout out to Mr. Cool.
That can shoot. That can. What I'm saying, that can generate some buckets. And he's got a good reputation, but he's no good for us no more. So get him out of here. Get him out of here, man. I mean, we have a few little players that you can package, man. We can get somebody of some significance. I still think we need more
wing.
I still think we need some athleticism on the wing.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
I still think we need that. And because Giannis, let's face it, the nights where he sits out and load manages,
we look crazy.
Yeah, I know we like to do it against the teams that we feel like we can win, but we don't got it like that. We don't
got it like. Please say that again, people.
We don't.
Remember when this road trip, he's like, "Oh, these are 3 wins." I'm like, "You counting wins for the Bucks?"
I did
Every
say
game
that.
is a dog
I
fight.
did say that.
Yeah,
My
like,
bad.
hey,
My
yeah,
bad. My
every
bad.
game is a dog fight. Especially if we not fully staffed. We fighting from behind.
Yeah,
But here's a
man.
problem with that. Here's a problem with that. These are the type of games on the stretch of the season that wears Giannis down. And this is why I come into the season he's not fully healthy, is because there are certain games we should be able to let him just really rest and not have to play this hard to get a win. Where are those games at now? We don't have any. The Pacers didn't have 3/4 of their team, and we took
Right.
his down to the game winner for him to get to win the game. So he's having to play way too many minutes too hard, even though his minutes have been cut back. But he's playing so hard in the minutes that he's playing, it's like he's playing the whole game as far as the wear and tear. We got to have some games, not just sitting out. We got to have some games where he can just not have to play this hard just to get a win. Here we're going in overtime at home against Charlotte. Come on
Right.
now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And that's why
Yeah, the Bucks used to blow teams out and then rest in the second half.
Right.
That's when we had an offense structure.
Right. So I do like our team, though. I still think we're doing okay.
Yeah,
we have to just live. We have to just live with Doc. I mean, I'm not a fan, but
it is what it is.
All right, we just have to make the best of it. I think Bshack, you made some good points about what he does do behind the scenes that I think holds the team together.
Yeah,
because he's good. He's a locker room coach. There's no doubt about it, and the players respect him. He has the players respect because, I mean, he's got a great resume, man, and so I think they respect him. He knows, heck, he played with Gary Trent's dad, so I mean, he's been around a long time, and he has draws that respect. But his X's and O's, man, our half-court offense.
It's crazy. I don't think he works these dudes hard enough to keep it real, but that's a whole nother topic. Go ahead, Mr. Cool. But yeah, because practice, how can we keep making the same mistakes if we're practicing? It doesn't make sense. If you're studying for an exam and you keep failing on the same answers, you're not studying.
Well, and I think another problem is preparation in terms of who we play against. I always feel like we just don't scout our opponents well enough because we just seem to lose players. And you should have a good, accurate scouting report so they drill in their head who can do what and who can do when. When I saw them rotate the ball quite a bit, sometimes Charlotte, it ends up back in what's his name's hand, the big guy that can shoot the threes for them. And it's like, come on, man. How do we leave him wide open?
Right.
Miles,
we have to know. Miles was too many times he left open for open threes when they start getting their rotation in their offense. And we just don't understand. You don't leave guys. For instance, when Gary Trent's out there, and certainly when AJ Green's out there, those teams are not leaving those guys. They
100%.
rarely ever get space to shoot. Because the scouting report says we are going to get up on AJ Green because we know he'll shoot 50% easy. But guess what? We ain't going to let that happen. But we somehow don't do that. We don't identify the shooters the way we should. And all of a sudden there's guys like the kid from Milwaukee who played so well tonight.
Right. He
for them.
Kâppeli played very well.
I mean, come on. Did we not see him in college? I saw him in college. I was like, whoa, this dude can really shoot the ball.
Right.
He can shoot.
So, well, come on. We have to be attached to him the way they are to AJ Green. How come we can't do that?
That's a fact. They don't let AJ Green get no breathing room.
But AJ Green don't have the driving game this kid has. This kid can drive left, right. He's strong.
3-level scorer. 3-level scorer.
Yeah.
And he's a rookie. He's a rookie. And he's already scored like over 30 points in the game already before tonight.
Damn, Mr. Washington, that is true. Hey, Mr. Washington said Golden State looks as slow as we did a year or two ago. I'm like, yeah, that's true too. Yeah, Golden State look washed too. Yeah. Speed kills now. If you don't have any team speed, you left behind in today's NBA.
Run you out the gym.
They'll run you right out the gym if you don't got no speed.
I did want to make one last comment.
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Cool.
One last comment, and that's I saw this on a YouTube, an NBA YouTube channel talking about this, how the NBA teams play differently now, how they are way more aggressive toward rebounding. Way more. We saw that with Houston. Houston destroyed us
on the boards,
On the boards. where they used to leak out. So when you shoot the ball, players would just leak out to get back, stop you from getting a fast break. If they shot the ball, they would just leak out and take off down the court. They're not doing that like that at the same pace anymore. They're coming in and attacking the rim to get offensive rebounds. Over and over and over again, you're seeing more of that. That's the style. It's changed now. And so there's way more offensive rebounds now. We got to adjust to that as a team, or we're going to be in trouble.
Rebounding is
because
a killer.
These teams, they are destroying us on the boards. And that's why we had to get Kuzma in the starting lineup, because we had to get more size. Or we don't stand a chance. So
those are extra possessions. Mr. Cool, what do you think about this? I notice what teams are doing now, with Giannis bringing the ball up, they're jumping up with an extra man, doubling him really quick, getting the ball out of his hand. I mean, don't you think the Bucks should have a specific play, a bang play, to make people pay for doing that? Because I'm seeing more and more teams do that. And if I actually saw Miles actually go like this, and Melo came like running at him, but like kind of jumping at the same time. They need some play where Giannis gets rid of the ball really quick and then cuts or something right down the middle to make them pay.
But that could be easily designed if they just did, Bshack, because you got an advantage. He's got two defenders on him. Once he passes ahead, you got an advantage number-wise. It's like a power play in hockey. You know, you got an man advantage. As soon as he's got to release the ball right away. They should be able to set that up a lot and easily, and that would stop them from doing that, because they don't want Giannis to bring that ball up the floor, because if he beat one man, he might go all the way to the rim, and get a dunk on him. So they're trying to stop his progress, and they're trapping him a lot. And it's been smart, because first of all, Giannis don't want to give it up initially. He's not that he doesn't want to pass, but he's got a little bit of ego. So he comes there.
He wants to give it up when he wants to give it up.
Right. They were doubling Giannis just like they were doubling Dame last year, and we didn't have an answer for that either. I wonder. What is the common denominator in all of this that we talking about today? What is the common denominator?
Coaching.
Talking about everything besides what we need to be talking about. Doc Rivers, I don't want you here no more, bro. I'm dead serious. Everything leads back to you. You are ground zero. You are the alpha and the omega. The starting of the problems and the ending of the problems. All with you. They're telling, man, the same stuff teams did. Like, we can't even inbound the damn ball. We can't even inbound the ball successfully. We're a professional basketball team. We can't inbound the ball. Soon as it's a full court press, I'm scared. Why should I be scared of a professional basketball team?
Talk to him.
Man, Doc, you're a mark, sir. Look at it. He got the smile of a snake oil charmer. Now, you got the smile of a snake oil charmer. Used car salesman. And that ain't your and that's a filter. That ain't his real lining. That's a filter. He too old for that. Get him off the screen. Get him out of basketball. Tired of this man. Get him out of basketball. Sitting here swindling. Look at that smile. Look at that. That's a snake oil charmer right there. Tired of this dude on the sideline all day.
I know.
All day. That's all he's doing. Tired of this nonsense with this dude. And yeah, no strays, I'm complaining again about coaching. Sometimes you gotta keep firing people till you find the right one. It happens. Right. Just like dating. We're dating. Just because I dated you a little bit don't mean I gotta stay with you.
Think about the contract that the Detroit Pistons had to pay.
There you go.
Go ahead, Mr. Cool. That's classic, Bshack. That's classic.
The coach, when they hired the Phoenix Suns coach, they gave him the biggest contract of any coach of all time. They fired him after 1 year. And they had to eat that contract, the Pistons. But guess what? They are at the top of the Eastern Conference right now. So they had the guts to say, I will eat this contract because you are not the right guy for us.
Right.
We're going to bring in Bickerstaff. They did their homework and found the right coach. brought him in. He never should have left Cleveland, but they brought him in. They are on top of the Eastern Conference.
Boom.
Now, the good news is they can't handle Giannis. They've
Right.
never been able to deal with Giannis. If I recall right, the Bucks have beaten Detroit 19 out of the last 20 times they played them. 19 out of 20 in the regular season. They've beaten the Pistons. So that's one team that just we got their number. Now, I'm not saying it's going to stay that way, but it's certainly been that way the last
Right.
5 years. We've dominated that team. And then the other good news is, who would have thought after 13 games we would have the same amount of wins as Cleveland, the Knicks, Atlanta? So I want to look at the positive side of where we're at, in spite of all the negatives. We are in a good place where we're at if we could just get going and talk and concentrate on the things we talked about that we could improve upon, taking care of the basketball, just not turning it over. We just, I swear we have the most careless turnovers.
Mm-hmm. So we're not that bad. Detroit is 11-2, Knicks 8-4, Atlanta 8-5, Cleveland 8-5, Bucks 8-5, Philadelphia 7-5, Toronto 7-5.
That's what I'm saying. We have as many wins as these teams that was kind of way ahead of us at this time last year. We're right there with the top teams. And the only team that's a few games ahead is Detroit, and we play well against them. So, I mean, there's things to be positive about. But can the coaches do it for us? I don't have the confidence in them either. But I think we're not going to make that change. They're not going to eat another contract.
All I'm saying is I keep going off because our coach, I guess we call them coaches. That's what they're paid to be as coaches. They have put a ceiling on this team. They're the reason there's a ceiling on this team. When I look at certain teams, I look at the coaching. When I look at OKC, when I look at Denver, I can see the coaching. When I look at Houston, I see them scheming people open. I see them taking advantage of mismatches. I see all of that, and that's why I get so tight. Doc is old. He's seen everything and knows nothing. It's crazy to me. How you see everything and know nothing? It just makes no sense to me. That's it.
Part of his coaching is these players, they can figure things out. He likes that kind of, figure it out. You guys, they're smart. They got to figure it out.
Oh, so he a Montessori coach. So he a Montessori coach. He a Montessori coach now. You just go do what you want to do, figure it out. So he Montessori then. Okay.
But think about it. That's why Kâppeli had such a hard time, because he is not that kind of player. So he's looking for direction. When he got on the court, he's looking for direction and organization and structure, which we don't really have. Whereas Harris came out there and, look, I'm just hooping. I'm just about to play. I've been on this bench so long, I'm coming to play.
Right. Whatever happened. I'm good. And that's how Coffee should be. Coffee looked like he's somebody to tiptoe through the house when he come in. Don't want to make no noise. Don't want to cause no.
Sure.
You know what I mean? When I'm saying that, he's like somebody tiptoe through the house. Like,
I want you to come in the house, put your feet up.
Come stop it through. I'm here now. I'm in here. Yeah, but tomorrow gonna be interesting, y'all. We gonna play the Lakers. I will be on site again for this game tomorrow, and we gonna see what happens. I am optimistic that we should be able to. We should be all right. I don't want to say too much, but we should be all right if we just play smart, discipline, and just think before you do anything. What is the probability of success? Bucks players. Yeah, that guard Luke. How about this? Let me help you, Doc, because I know your synapses don't fire at the normal rate. So let me help you real quick. Hey, Doc, sweat Luka. You know what? Just watch the film of what was done to Dame last year. Take that film and then use that same scheme against Luka, and let's see what happens. Don't reinvent the wheel. You've already seen it done to you. Do the same thing to someone else. You have the tape. Right. I know there's someone that's paid to like get the film and fetch the film and do all of that. Have that individual bring you the film of all the games for the Pacers last year and how they played Dame, and play Luka the same way. Make Austin Reeves beat you. And I don't think he gonna get off on Kuzma like that. I really don't think he gonna do that. All we need to do is control Luka. and then put Kuzma on Austin Reeves. I'm giving you the formula for free, Doc Rivers. You didn't donate. You didn't do nothing. I'm trying to help you, sir. This is a very simple scheme. Double Luka, put Kuzma on Reeves, cruise control. I promise you. I'm telling you what to do, Doc.
They got nobody to stop Giannis. They got nobody on that roster to stop.
And they were the one team that really went the hardest after Rollins last year.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
With the Lakers. They really were. Thank goodness they didn't get him signed.
Yep.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, no, we need Rollins. We got to make sure he locked down for the duration.
Right.
Yeah, but I know it's getting late, y'all. Let's get our last words though. Let's start with you, Mr. Cool, because we got to spin the block tomorrow. Go ahead, Mr. Cool.
Well, I think you made some really valid points about the officiating in terms of tomorrow's game because they're gonna definitely. I mean, that's the Lakers. Them guys get calls constantly, and they're gonna get calls tomorrow. So we're gonna have to be having awareness. I have a feeling who will go into that zone tomorrow, which is okay.
Right.
I'm okay with that. I don't think the Lakers have that many great shooters from the outside.
No.
So maybe we can try that, see what happens. But I think we're gonna get that win tomorrow. We're gonna get that win tomorrow.
I agree. I'm gonna be there early tomorrow, talking crazy.
Giannis likes those big. He likes the big shows. He likes the big games. He likes the
big lights. Yeah, he liked the big lights. I respect that about Giannis. He liked the big lights. Yeah. I definitely respect that.
So,
all right. Appreciate you, Mr. Good
night, gentlemen.
All right. Well, hold on one second, Mr. Yeah, hold on one second. We're going to get everybody out of here. On you, Bshack, then we'll go to VP.
Tomorrow, I want Giannis to come out and punish the Lakers. Punish them. No, don't come in there and pass the ball around. You get off first tomorrow. You set the tone tomorrow and let everybody else follow.
Thank you. Cobra Kai.
You have nobody to stop you. Like Bleacher Report said, nobody to stop you. Punish them. I want to see mean mugs. I want to see flexes. I want to see you beating your chest tomorrow. I want you to put fear in their eyes. Remember, they got what's his name on there that was on the Suns. What's his name? The center. Is he healthy?
Aiden.
Yeah, make him have a flashback from a few years ago.
Right.
And just keep coming. Just keep coming. And that's what I want to see tomorrow night.
That's what I'm talking about. I respect that. Giannis, simple. Cobra Kai. Strike first, strike hard, strike fast. You go by that ideology of Cobra Kai, you're going to be all right. Shout out to the crowd.
Ryan, I mean, he got two soldiers with him now, Ryan and Kuzma.
Yeah, so Ryan is a soldier. I like that. He got two soldiers with him. That's a fact. Shout out to Mr. Cool. On you, VP. I like that. They is soldiers. That's a good point. Go ahead, VP.
Yeah, I was going to, at this point, I should have said in the middle of the car conversation, but I'm going to end it with this. Giannis, just play your game. Don't try to shoot too many of these jump shots. Sometimes I wish just go in the hole. Dunk it.
Right.
You are Giannis Antetokounmpo.
See, this that late night.
You are Giannis Antetokounmpo. Like, you are, I don't know why you guys had to seem like you had to shoot these jump shots and just play your game. Like, why you listen to everybody else? Oh, shoot. Oh, if he shoots a three, here's going. You're Giannis.
Right.
Like, if nobody will respect that, I respect that. Bucks fans respect that who you are. Trust who you are. You know? Because tomorrow, he gonna put a clean on the Lakers tomorrow. And I don't really care what the efficiency for the free throws gonna be. As long as the Bucks don't turn the ball over tomorrow, like they did today, it should be a blowout.
Oh, yeah. Talk spicy.
It should be a blowout. I just don't like, because if Luka, like, you get Luka, that's all you gotta stop. You gotta stop Luka. Don't let Reese go off. Got Kuzma, like you said, and tomorrow just play better. I mean, this team played good tonight, even though we had the turnovers. Like, everybody contribute, but to build that up, build that up, and have everybody involved. You gotta make people make decisions. Play your game. Don't let them play yours.
Yeah, that you know what? I just want to add on to that before you. This is just like the dummies in the NFL. You got good feet as a quarterback, and you can run, but you stay in the pocket because people call you a running quarterback. Stop me from running then. Stop me from running. You gonna let people play these mental gymnastics with you? All you do is dunk. I dunk, get scored 20 points in the paint. Why am I shooting jumpers? Period. At all anyway.
Exactly.
Giannis, don't let people play mental games with you, bro. Don't let them do it. I understand you need to expand your game and all of that, but if it's late in the game, I want you to do what you do. And that's dunk the basketball and play physical. You trying to get cute, turn around jumpers, that's not your game. Just like you don't see Jokic taking it to the hole trying to dunk on people. That's not his game. He sticks to what he does well. Giannis, stick to what you do well. That's what you excel in. Do that. Don't get cute. That I just don't understand why you trying to get cute. You didn't see Dirk Nowitzki trying to take it to the hole, dunking on people. Did it happen occasionally? Sure. But was he predominantly a jump shooter? Yes, he has more I think he's like top 5 all time in jump shots because that is his game. Stop messing around. Be serious. Dunk on everybody. You should just be in the paint punishing people. Shaq wasn't shooting. Shaq, he's skinny Shaq. And he keep trying to be skinny Dirk Nowitzki Shaq. That ain't how it works. You pick one identity. You're either Venom or you Spider-Man. You can't be both. You're either Venom or Spider-Man. You can't be both. That's not how it works. Hey, man. Hey, do what you're good at. That's anything in life. Do what you're good at. Excel at that. If you're really good at, just keep dunking. That's it. And you gotta understand. And then Giannis, I love you, but you gotta understand timing for some of these jumpers. I know you want your moment, bro, but some of them jumpers is 2 points and a dunk is 2 points too. But your percentage of dunking the ball
at the one regulation, the turnaround over the right shoulder.
The hero ball, like you gotta, not even like, come on, Giannis, we love you. I just want you to stick to what you do. Just do that. Just like my boss, he said, do what you do best. That's it.
Exactly.
Stick to that. He not asking me to do all this extra stuff, though I could do it. He's like, no, have them do this. You focus on this because that's what you excel at. Simple. Keep it simple. KIS. Keep it simple. Damn, man. Coaching, keep it simple. Rotations, keep it simple. Don't have to do all of this random throwing people in for 2 minutes. Like Jericho said, like, all right, y'all, let me chill. We'll talk tomorrow, y'all. All right, man. Salute to Mr. Cool. Salute to Bshack. All right, Bleacher, man. We gonna be up out of here, bro. All right, y'all. Man, we won, and I'm still mad. All right, y'all. Whole bus, right? All right, y'all. Let me get back in here. We'll get up out of here. Let me tap in Brandon if he in here. Let me see. All right, let me tap Brandon in before we get out of here, y'all. Hey, get the likes up, friends and family. We appreciate y'all on the Vampire live stream. All right, Brandon, go ahead, bro, before we get up out of here.
No problem. What up? I think it's very good. I agree. Him, you have nothing. You have nothing. Had me back so hard.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree with what you're saying. So I think we're gonna get this another dub and get to make it today.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing I want to say is, I think I'm gonna get this to start to say to Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
Giannis, bring back the old days. Put people in the body bag. Put people in the poster. Put people in the body bag. In the glass.
Jesus.
Bring people. Do you remember what you did 3 years ago in the final? With that pop shot? Give AD that smack that.
What did you think of today's game, though, Brandon?
Okay? This is not being in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
We got that dub, though.
Yeah. Did you get a chance to check out the game, Brandon? No, you didn't get a chance yet. You got. Okay, yeah, you missed a good one, Brandon. Good one with the overtime.
I'm gonna check out the highlight.
Okay.
After that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
But yeah, it was a good game. Ryan Rollins got active today. Kuzma played well. 8 people in double figures. We pulled it out. It was definitely a hard fought win. A little harder than it should have been. Probably could have won a regulation with a little bit higher IQ plays, but it is what it is. A win is a win. You know what I'm saying?
it's okay.
Yeah.
I do not count. I do not count every win, but if we win some, we lose some.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I know we got a tough game tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean today.
Yeah, today now.
So,
Yeah, today, right.
sorry about that.
Yeah.
So, we need to get the we need to get the get the makeup.
Yeah.
So, only thing we need to do is call Luka. Put Kuzma on the lead.
Yeah, it will be straight. Yeah.
So, we're gonna be great. So, we're gonna last thing talk about today. So, with the Bike Nation family friend, take one night
Shout out to
time,
Brandon.
take one game time, Watson, take one hard, take one L, take a time. So, to y'all, I love y'all, and keep this thing rolling.
All right, Brandon, go.
Ma.
Salute to Brandon. All right, y'all, about to get up out of here. Appreciate y'all tapping in on the Vampire live stream. Let's get the we 3 away from 50 likes. Let's try to get them likes up, y'all. All right, y'all. Long stream here, almost 2 hours. A lot to talk about. I got a little active and alive a few times, but I'm just frustrated because again, I want family and friends of Bucks Nation to know when I'm getting upset. I understand we won this game. I'm always looking what we need to do down the line to be a competitive team and a team that could go far in the playoff. Because the way we're playing now is cool, but is the way we're playing the type of team that can get out of the first round? That's what y'all need to be thinking about. Yeah, be happy about the wins, but how are we winning? Are we winning in a fashion that you would feel comfortable to say that this team could get out the first rounds? If you can't say that, then they got work to do, and we still need to go in until they iron that stuff out. But I am happy we won. We got the bounce back victory. We got to play back to back tomorrow against the Lakers. Lakers are coming off a back to back, so we gonna see what happens. I'll be on site. We going live after the game. Just give me a couple minutes to get to the crib, and we gonna chop it up like we always do for the most electrifying content on YouTube and the just best in the world about talking about this Bucks and this Wisconsin sports. Nobody does it better than we do it over here at Amara's Logic with friends and family. We have some of the most astute people you will ever encounter in this chat. Best community on YouTube. Are you kidding me? Absolutely. All right, y'all. I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic, Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition, where we just got done discussing the win with the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Charlotte Hornets, returning the favor from the Hornets beating them at home. So now we beat the Hornets where we're at home. What was it? 147. We had a crazy score, 147 to 134. We'll see you guys tomorrow to talk about these Lakers and kick rocks and pound sand, Luka. I hope you don't get no calls.